Mumbai is an ancient city with roots that stretch back over 2,500 years. In my last video, we explored the heart of this vibrant city, much of which was built during British colonial rule. But today we are going to dive even deeper into Mumbai's rich history. We'll do that by visiting one of its oldest man-made structures, the Elephanta caves. I will also visit Haji Dargah, one of the city's most important religious sites, and witness the New Year's celebration in India's largest city. So stay tuned as we uncover Mumbai's timeless charm and vibrant spirit.
Hello everyone, it's a beautiful and sunny morning here in Mumbai, and we are having a little bit of a late start because we went to sleep very late because we are still a little bit jet lagged. And today we are going to go to the Elephanta caves, which hopefully we will manage to do because we are having like a late start, as I said. And then the second thing that we are going to see is going to be Haji Dargah. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly, but this is like a mosque and a shrine, like Islamic obviously. So yeah, we are gonna go visit those two places, and after that we are gonna celebrate New Year because tonight is the New Year. So it's gonna be a big celebration here in Mumbai, and we are going to party a little bit. But before we do any of that, we are going to eat some breakfast.
Yes, breakfast, the most important meal of the day. We ate this one at Bakehouse Cafe, a cute restaurant near the Gateway of India. And now that we started talking about food, let's get back to the meaty part of this video. Wait, stop. No, not that meaty part.
This is done, and now we are gonna go to the Gateway of India. Sorry, Gateway of Mumbai, or I'm not sure actually. And then from there we are going to like take the ferry, which will be around 1 hour journey to the Elephanta caves. And there we are going to probably spend like 2-3 hours and then return back. So yeah, that's it pretty much. So I can see the Gateway of India right in front of us, so that means that we are close. And that the ticket office for the boats is also very close. We are waiting in the line, and it has gotten like really hot now that you are standing and the sun hits you. You can really feel the heat here. But hopefully the wait is not going to be too long. So we are at the boat for Elephanta Island, and thankfully it's like open type boat, so you can always see your surroundings, which is good because that way you can usually avoid the seasickness. So yeah, that's a positive one.
The journey to Elephanta Island lasted about 1 hour, and only bad thing I can say about it is that they made us wear these uncomfortable life vests.
That's Elephanta Islands, or island because it's one island, and it's been very fast actually because most on the internet, on most places I saw that it says 1.5 hours boat, but it only took 1 hour. And yeah, that's it. And once you come here to the island, like there are two options. You can either take like this train, or you can walk around 400 meters and I chose to walk because I think it's actually faster than waiting for train and everything. So yeah, there is like one more thing that is very important that I read on like ChatGPT, is that like there are monkeys here apparently, so you need to be careful with the monkeys because they are notorious for stealing stuff. So yeah, but the good thing is that they apparently usually like drop them after they lose interest, so you're not gonna lose it forever, most likely. After arriving to the base of the hill, you still have around 15-minute walk to the caves, and the road that leads to them has plenty of attractive souvenirs to buy, and also some foods for everyone willing to push the envelope. Hey there! You're the first happy dog we have seen here. And yeah, we didn't engage, that's the most important. And now the climb starts. We bought a ticket, by the way, and the ticket is only like 5 rupee per person, which is nothing, literally nothing. So yeah, let's start the climb. Да. Now the climb has been relatively easy, mostly because you are in the shade, and there are a lot of stores here selling a lot of cool stuff. But once when I was like passing, I heard like sound like from the top, and then I looked up and there was like a monkey, and he was like so I don't know, was he angry or is it some normal sound that they make like randomly, but yeah, I got scared for a second. Okay, we are here, and what you can see in front of us is the cave number 1. It's time to enter the full tourist mode, so I have like my camera and the memory card is freed, and we are ready to start the exploration of the caves. We are just entering the first cave. Okay, so these Elephanta caves, they were built between 5th and 7th century, and like they are actually UNESCO World Heritage Site, of course. And there are like, I think 12 caves, but in this area I believe there are 7 of them, and this is 3rd, I believe. So yeah. So yes, there were like 7 or 8 caves, but only the first one had like these stone carvings and stone sculptures, so that one is definitely the most special. And the other ones, they are all beautiful, but they are only like stone columns there and empty spaces inside. So that's something to keep in mind if you're planning to take all of those special Instagram photos. One more thing that I wanted to mention is that on the internet you might read a lot of false information about the monkeys, which could get you a little scared of them. But the truth is that they are not aggressive in any way, shape or form, and will usually avoid you unless you approach them, and even if they steal something from you, it will usually be water or some food and not your belongings. Monkeys are very like actually friendly and kind of curious, so yeah, there is no need to be afraid of them. I mean, they might steal something from you, but at the end you can always buy a new hat or new glasses or like a new smartphone, but you know, you can't like all the time, let's say, touch a little monkey hand. So I think that's a better thing to do. It's all about the experiences. Look who is here.
Our exploration had significantly sped up after exploring the first cave, and sooner rather than later we came to an end of the road.
Okay, so we have finished the exploration of the caves, and I think around probably 1 to 1.5 hours is like perfectly reasonable amount of time to spend here with all the photos and everything. But just because you need to like walk to here and then walk back to the like where the ferry takes off, it probably takes around 2 to 2.5 hours all around here on the island. So that's I think pretty reasonable amount of time. It's doable for sure in a day, and you can still explore the city in the late afternoon. We went through a little shopping spree, like in the souvenir shops that are located all over this like uphill like road, and we bought some beautiful stuff. So and spent like 30 euro, which is not too much, but still have to be careful because this can't be like an everyday thing. So yeah, and now we are gonna get to the boat, and then like in 1 hour, so probably around 3 p.m. 3 to 3:15 p.m. we will be in Mumbai. Then we will eat something, probably have enough time to go rest in hotel for a bit, and then after that we are gonna see this mosque that I mentioned earlier. So yeah, but it's very hot, very exhausting, but this has been like a really good experience. Like this trip to this Elephanta caves has been really amazing for me, so I definitely suggest that you give it a try if you come to Mumbai. You see that bridge there, far away? I mean, it's not really far away. That is one of the, I believe, 2 or 3 bridges that connects Mumbai with Navi Mumbai. Bye bye Elephant Island. So we are back to mainland Mumbai, which you can like see based on this gateway of India behind me. And now it's time to get some food and also get some rest, because this was like very exhausting. And I don't know, does it like, is it only the feeling, but I feel like it was way hotter on the Elephant Island than it is here on the mainland Mumbai. Hello.
Before going back to the hotel, we stopped at this restaurant called Copper Chimney, which is a pretty nice restaurant, as you can see, and there we tried some of the best Indian food we ate on the whole trip, so it's a big recommendation from me.
It seems that New Year celebration in India has already started, even though it's like 6 more hours before the New Year, but there is like some parade happening right in front of our apartment, and we can't really see it from our window, but we can hear it for the past like 10-15 minutes. Okay, so we are back on the streets of Mumbai, just outside our hotel, and it seems that it's gotten way busier at this time than yesterday. I think because it's the New Year tonight, people are, I guess, getting ready and doing all the things that they need to do. So we are now gonna go to, I think, Haji al Dargah, which is like 15th century mosque, very famous here in Mumbai. And then after we explore that, we'll probably like go to McDonald's or some place to eat, and then after that we are gonna go rest some more in hotel and then go celebrate New Year. The crazy thing about Mumbai is that there is this like a walking part near the road, but people just don't really use it. Like they usually use it for like, if they have a store they will put something on it, but they don't really walk here. I mean here they do somewhat, but usually they walk on the road with cars, which is very unusual.
Good morning!
During the taxi ride, we passed through the area with a lot of new buildings, and it was very interesting to see the scale of modernization that is happening all around Mumbai.
The ride was so long that we are going to miss the sunset because the sun has already set. But even if we didn't miss it, like it would still make no difference because it wouldn't be seeable because the weather is so like the air is too bad for that. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay. We are passing through this underground, like to cross the road, I guess. And it's pretty dirty here. This is one of the dirtier places that we have seen. There are like a lot of people coming here, which I guess signifies the like religious importance of the Haji Ali Dargah. And yeah, we are going there too, of course. And a couple of words about the place is that it's built in like 15th century, which makes it one of the oldest mosques in town. So yeah, it's pretty important. One cool thing about this path is that it gets submerged underwater, so as tide changes, it gets submerged at some times of the day. And today we are very lucky because, you know, just when the sunset is, it's not submerged, so you can like walk to the Haji Ali Dargah. But we are late for the sunset, obviously. But still, see, it's a pretty cool place here, pretty surreal actually. Like the green lights really do it for me. They give this mosque like this mysterious vibe, kind of. And I think it's perfect for the religious sites. So yeah, I really like it. Check it out. You have to be careful not to fall down. But yeah, this place is really nice for me. Like you can see the parts of the ocean that, you know, how the ground that is usually under the ocean, you can see it, and then there are like parts of the water. Yeah, it's very, very special. I don't think that the camera can really like, I don't think that it translates to like video, but it's really beautiful here. Yeah, the mosque inside is just beautiful. I mean, I try to be as respectful as possible. So I wasn't really running around filming. I tried more to like enjoy it. But man, that was so beautiful mosque. I mean, just with the green lights and everything, I think really one of my favorite mosques that I have seen by now. One more thing about this mosque. You know, obviously there are like mosques that are like way bigger and maybe more impressive from the architectural standpoint. But like this mosque has like certain intimacy, like because it's separated from the coast, and also there is like almost a little city built around it. So you can find there like shops and stuff. So it's very little and very intimate. And that's why I really liked it.
After visiting the mosque, I ordered Uber to get back to the hotel, but I had really hard time getting one.
I kind of start worrying about returning back to my hotel, because this could easily take like 40 minutes. Now I ordered taxi to go to the hotel and like prepare myself for the New Year celebration and everything. And like taxi waiting here is pretty extreme. Like you will easily wait like 20-25 minutes, you know, not during day. During day it's gonna be okay, maybe 5-10 minutes, but at night, once the night falls, like 20-25 minutes just for the taxi to arrive, and then like another 20 to get to the hotel. So it's pretty extreme, unfortunately, yeah. I don't know how the public transport is organized here. Like some people told us that it's actually better and a little bit faster, but yeah, I'm not sure. For now we are just using taxis because they are very, very cheap.
Eventually, I did manage to get the taxi, but since it was New Year's Eve, the traffic was so crazy that it took almost an hour to get to the hotel that was only 5-6 kilometers away. But still, I had good 2-3 hours of rest before going out to what I thought would be the craziest night of my life. And this is how it started.
Time on the streets of Mumbai, and today or tonight is the New Year's night. So we are gonna go to the gateway of India and see the fireworks there. And
let me stop right here. So in Mumbai there are two main places where you can celebrate New Year. Place number 1 is Marine Drive, which is near the beach. And place number 2 is the gateway of India.
And we are going there. So because it's a little bit quieter. And
let me stop right here again. Mumbai is the city of more than 20 million people. So when picking the second most popular New Year spot in the city instead of the first one, we still expected to have some crazy celebration with thousands of people. We just thought that we are going to avoid these super mega Mumbai crowds and that
it's gonna be a little bit better and calmer and more enjoyable experience. And that's why we are going right there. The area where Gateway of India is located, and it is packed with people, but it's still manageable, so it's not that much people as I thought. You know, because if you look at pictures of, let's say, Marine Drive, which is, I guess, the most famous place, you can see that it's packed on New Year. But here, it's quite manageable, and manageable is what I really like.
Now this is the moment when I should have noticed the first red flag, because on the pictures I saw on the internet, Gateway of Mumbai was always lit in colors of India's flag, but now it wasn't.
It's 45 minutes until the New Year, and this place is actually there's not many people actually here, which is really, really good. So we can like enjoy the fireworks in like we would in our country where it's much less people there, so yeah.
And then around 15 minutes before the New Year, just enough time that I can feel the regret but can't do anything about it, I got the bad news.
Yeah, so we came here to the Gateway of India because this is one of the places where like in the past like there was like fireworks and everything, but it seems this year there will be none of it. And the fireworks will only be near the Marine Drive because it's forbidden this year, I guess. So yeah, we are just gonna go to some like bar and have a couple of drinks, but I think maybe that is the better way, you know, like forget all these grand celebrations, you know, like sit in some bar, drink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 beers if needed, and just have a good time with the people you care about, your friends, family. Maybe that is like the perfect New Year. So yeah, maybe it's just the way maybe it's just the way that it was supposed to be.
And so I began the unsuccessful bar search 10 minutes before midnight. But you can only imagine how impossible it is to find a free seat on New Year's Eve in the city of 20 million people. So in only a couple of short minutes I resorted to the only other available option, waiting New Year on the streets. And this is how it looked like.
This might be the most unusual New Year for me, because until yesterday I actually didn't think I'm gonna really celebrate New Year. because yesterday night I cancelled my early morning tickets to Ahmedabad and I switched from like 6 a.m. to like 12 a.m. So until like yesterday night I only was thinking how I'm going to go to the Gateway of India and then like see the fireworks, go back to the hotel. But then as like you know, the plans changed, I actually like can go somewhere. But I still decided to like go to the Gateway of India and then like see the fireworks and then go drink somewhere. But now it turns out like I came maybe like 40 minutes before the New Year to the Gateway of India. It turns out that this is the first year when there are no fireworks on the Gateway of India. So like there is really nothing to see at the gateway itself. But yeah, like here near the gateway, like on the seaside, there are a lot of people still. So I hope that we will be able to see some fireworks from some other place, but that's just like, I'm guessing, I'm not sure. Will we be able to see anything? And after that, I have no idea where to go. Like I didn't check it, like I just didn't plan to celebrate. So hopefully at least I will get to see the fireworks. And the bars around here, by the way, they are like, most of them are like full, completely full, or they're like closing very early, like at 1 a.m. So like, you know, if I see the fireworks at midnight, you know, I can maybe go for 15-20 minutes in some bar, but I don't think that's really like worth like I don't think it's worth it to be in the bar for 20 minutes. So I hope the fireworks will really be amazing and still make a good New Year celebration here. Alright, there are now less than 2 minutes before the New Year. And now this is the question, will we see the fireworks or no? I'm really hoping for some big surprise, but I think it will not come. Okay, so the last minute before the New Year, and we are gonna see if there is like any fireworks. Yeah, there were like some small fireworks and it's still going, but the funny thing is that like the fireworks were late a little bit, like 20-30 seconds late. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Like sometimes you hit it and sometimes you just miss. And this was a miss, obviously.
Still, I tried to get the most out of the remaining night, so I went to nearby restaurant area in hopes to relax for an hour or two.
The crowd is pretty crazy and I'm not sure where those people are even going now. Like, is it all over? Like, was there even anything there? Because I don't know, like it's not that there was some big celebration near the gateway, but still a lot of people came here, I guess, just to do it like every year, because apparently like since forever there were always like celebrations near gateway of India, sorry. And yeah, with fireworks, and this is the first year that there are none. In front right there where the lights are, that is our bar area. Any cafes or bars or anything that works after 1 p.m. Sorry, I'm saying 1 p.m., 1 a.m. And if there are, then we will see there. Hopefully there are, because I'd like to at least drink like one beer. I would feel very bad if it's New Year and I didn't drink anything, because that hasn't happened for probably like 10-11 years. So yeah, I don't want to break my traditions.
At the end I did manage to find a restaurant that was working until 1:30 a.m. and had some pretty good time there, even though it wasn't really what I expected, but I guess that was good introduction to India. You can always expect the unexpected. Anyway, I will end this video in the same way I ended my night, with me eating some Indian style pizza.